everybody, I hope you're all keeping safe and well at home and enjoying your home learning, and this week enjoying your half term. We're really looking forward to having some of you back in school next week. We've been busy preparing, we've been in all of half term busy preparing the school ready for your return.
So obviously when you come back things might be a little bit different, but we're still going to be our really lovely Monkston family. But what we wanted to do today is make you a little video to show you what the school will be like, what the classrooms will be like and what the playground might be like, just so you know what things will be like when you return either on Monday or on Wednesday next week.
So some of you are going to be in next week in our Key Worker Club, and for you when you arrive at school you need to come in through a different entrance. So you can see we're right next to the main entrance here, so you need to come in through the side gate here. Follow the path all the way back, right down towards the year 5 classrooms down the back of the school, and there'll be staff there waiting to meet you. And at the end of the day your parents will come down that path again to come and pick you up, and you'll leave through the normal entrance to the school.
Okay, so those of you who are not in the Key Worker Club, you will be lining up either here or on the other side of the playground ready to come in at your allotted time. So just to remind you, reception, you'll need to arrive promptly on site for 8:30. Year 6, you'll need to come into school for 8:40, and Year 1, you will be coming into school at 8:50. So when you arrive you'll see there's lovely lines 2 metres apart, but you'll need to stand with your parent or adult who's bringing you in, and then we'll open the gate at that set time and you'll go onto the playground and we'll show you where you'll need to line up once you're on the playground.
So reception in Year 1, once you've come onto the playground you're going to head over to here, so I'm right next to the maze here, what we call the red playground, and you'll see we've got some lovely clouds lined up for you. So all you need to do, it doesn't matter which cloud you choose, come and stand by a cloud. Say goodbye to whoever's brought you into school. Remember, we ask that only one adult accompanies a child when they come in. Somebody will drop you off and then they'll head out of the gate. Your teachers will then take you down to class from here.
Okay, so Year 6, when you arrive, now ideally what we would like is for you to arrive on site with an adult. If you're not able to do that, it's really important that you are staying away from the other Year 6, all of your friends. You're not coming to school in big groups. When you arrive, to start with on day 1, you just come and find one of these lines outside one of the Year 6 classrooms and stand on it. After that, once you know which group you're going to be in, you'll know where to stand from the second day. But please make sure when you arrive, you come in sensibly and line up, and then we will take you inside. Okay, Year 6, so this is Miss Best's room, so half of you will be in here and half of you will be next door. As you can see, it looks almost the same, we've just made it a bit more spread out. So when you come in, you'll each have your own tray, and in there you'll bring your pencil case that hopefully you're going to bring in from home. Don't worry if you can't, we have got spare things. Your water bottle will go in there, your sun cream, your sun hat, all the things that you would normally need, and it means that no one else will touch your things. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through so you can see what it looks like in the other Year 6 classroom. And we've got some of the teachers in, busy at work, ready for your arrival. Hello. So these have been the teachers teaching you in Year 6, plus Mrs Mills, who's going to turn the camera around and give you a wave.
So Key Worker Club, you're going to be based up here in the Year 5 classrooms and what was Mrs Mitchell's classroom. So we're going to pop our heads in and have a look. You'll see that the desks have been spaced out much like Year 6. Some of the staff who are going to be working with you are in there working now, so we'll say hello to them as well. So staff, give us a wave. This is some of the staff who are going to be working in the Key Stage 2 Key Worker Club. So there's going to be 3 classrooms. And we're going to go over here, so the reception and Key Stage 1 children are going to be in here. Mrs Savage is in here, she's going to be in here for some part of the week as well, giving you a wave. You can see that you're going to have your own desk, your own tray with all the things you need. You've got access to the gardens, you'll be spending lots of time out there as well.
Okay, so children in reception, really excited to welcome you back and getting you ready to go up into Year 1. So you're slightly different in that in reception we're splitting you into 3 pods. So some of you, it's not quite ready yet, it will be by Monday. Some of you will be in this part, some of you will be in the middle area of reception, and some of you will be in the other classroom in the other end. And it's the same outside, which I'll show you in a minute. We've also got lots of your wonderful teachers here who are going to give you a big wave. Looking forward to welcoming you back. Mrs. Owen. And then you've also got, right in the corner there, Miss Chambers, who's going to be joining you down in reception. So if I take you outside, hopefully the sun will be shining. So again, each little pod will have their own outside area. So you can see here, this is one section, you've got a section in the middle and then a section over there. So you'll still get to be outside, lots and lots in the sunshine and having a really wonderful time getting you ready to come back. So we're looking forward to welcoming you back in reception.
So, playtime. We're still going to have lots of time outside. The playground is going to be divided up into different sections. So each pod, when you come outside, you'll stay within that pod of children you've been playing with. Each pod will have a box of equipment, which Mr. Craggs has beautifully colour-coded, so we know who it belongs to. These will be cleaned every single day, and then also you'll wash your hands when you come inside.
Right, so the rest of you, so this is for reception over on the Key Stage 1 playground. For years 1 and 6, you'll actually be using the Key Stage 2 playground. We're going to split it off. So some of you might be on the field, some of you might be on the playground. We're going to be using the field lots and lots. Again, you'll have your own box of equipment that you'll be able to play with within your pod, and you'll still be having loads and loads of fun outside. So do make sure, if it's a really hot day, that you've got sun cream on before you come in, and that you've got a sun hat and your water bottle so that you can really enjoy being outside safely.
So at the end of the day, when you've had loads and loads of fun, you're going to be picked up but at slightly different times. So reception, your pickup is at 3:10. Year 6, you'll be going home at 3:20, and Year 1 at 3:30. So reception Year 1, you'll come back out to the clouds where you started at the beginning of the day. Your parents will come through the gate, pick you up and take you home. Now parents, we ask that only one person comes to pick up a child, just to keep the numbers lower. Year 6 ideally should be collected by an adult, but if they are walking home on their own, they will have to walk home on their own. They cannot walk home with friends, and we won't let them go away in big groups just to maintain that social distance. So when you do come to collect your children, it could get quite busy on the playground. So we ask you please to, once you've got your child, to leave as quickly as you can, maintaining that social distance at all times. You'll notice that the equipment, the maze and the trim trails are out of bounds because of the increased cleaning. So we ask that, again, children are not using those equipment at the end of the day. And if possible, we ask that younger siblings aren't brought onto site, if at all possible. We know that some people won't be able to avoid that. We want to try and keep the playground as safe as possible and with you distance as possible. Both gates will be open. They are quite narrow, so you are going to have to give way to people and let people through the gate. But if everyone is sensible, it should be a very safe part of the day. So during the day, you might need to come to the medical room. The medical room is still in the same place, and it's still the same lovely staff looking after you in here. Let's come in and have a look. There's a few changes. There's a few less chairs in here. And you'll see that some of the staff are wearing masks and face shields. So come all the way in. Now we don't want you to be scared when you see them. It's still the same lovely friendly staff underneath, but there are times where they might need to wear these things just to keep themselves and you safe. So let's see who's under this mask. You can guess it's Mrs. Mitchell under there giving us a smile. Mrs. Nichols, it's still Mrs. Nichols underneath. There she is giving you a lovely smile. So if you do see staff wearing masks and face shields, you don't need to be scared. We're still the same people underneath. It's just there to keep them and you safe. So just a few things to remember to bring in with you next week. So if you're in Year 1, you're Year 6, or you're in the Key Worker Club, you can bring in a pencil case with pencil colours ideally. Remember, that's going to stay in school until the end of the summer term. If you don't bring one in, that's fine. We have got things you can use. You need to bring in a lunchbox next week. Remember, there are no hot dinners, so you all need to bring in your lunchbox next week. You must bring in a water bottle. The water fountains are not on, they're not working to reduce the spread of germs. You must bring a water bottle with you. The forecast looks fantastic, which is lovely, so you need a sun hat and sun cream that you've practiced applying yourself at home. We're happy for you to bring in hand cream because we know washing your hands makes them very dry. If you want to bring your own hand sanitizer in, that's fine as well. Worker Club. We ask that you please bring in your maths textbooks, the ones we sent home. Please bring those in with you on the first day because you're going to be working from those in the Key Worker group. We hope this video has been useful and got rid of some of the worries you might have had about coming to school. We're really excited about having you back next week and filling our classrooms with laughter and the voice of children, which we have really missed over the last few months.
Okay, so to finish, we're going to ask some of the staff to read a poem. It's called Bubble of Love by Nikki Nash, and it just really sums up how we're feeling about you coming back and hopefully makes you feel really comfortable and happy about returning to school. We hope you really enjoy it.
See you soon.
Bye!
Our world has been so different and strange for what seems to have lasted forever. No school, no trips to the park or the pool, too busy making memories together.
We've done all our best to follow the rules and stop all the germs from spreading. Meanwhile, our school has been getting deep clean, so it's back to the classroom we're heading.
Instead of family lessons at home, which caused us a bit of trouble, we'll be grouped into small families at school. These will be our new safety bubble.
In our bubble, we'll learn together whilst keeping our hands squeaky clean. It'll be easy to remind each other as we'll be part of a special team.
Our school will look a little bit different. After all, we've been away for a while. New signs on the walls and tapes on the floor, but our teachers will wear the same smile.
When we arrive, we might stand in a queue and wash our hands as we go in. Perhaps we'll be in a new classroom, but that won't send us into a spin.
At playtimes, we'll laugh with our friends in a bubble and wave wildly as others float by, keeping a safe distance between us, all together under the same sky.
In lessons, our tables will be spaced apart. We'll have pencils and books of our own. It might feel strange not sitting together, but we certainly won't be alone.
Our teacher will sprinkle us with kindness, and if things ever feel like a struggle, our friends will keep us going with smiles until we go home for a cuddle.
Our world isn't quite back to normal, as the virus is still hanging around. Some children need to stay safe at home until the number of germs goes down.
This means that school won't be so busy, more room to drift round the spaces. Our teachers can check us more often, reminding us not to touch our faces.
Whether you're learning at home or returning to school, there is something that you must know. A bubble may seem like a delicate thing, but when blown with love, it's your safety wherever you go.